Hey guys, hello, and hope you all are doing well, and welcome back to the channel. Thank you guys again so much, Ian, for being here. And obviously, I really haven't posted on YouTube in quite a while, so I'm actually very happy to be kind of posting this. But thank you again to all the people that have, subscribed. Probably people that probably might have saw, me kind of having some really good shinies in PLA or probably stuff about VGC. Yeah, thank you guys again so much. And I think that I'm only kind of making this video today to still address a little bit of things I'm going to probably doing a little bit differently, at least on the channel. The only thing is that a lot of things for mainline is not going to really be going anywhere. Obviously, we do have PLZA kind of coming out in 3 months even as well, so I'm actually very super hyped about that. But I feel like what I'm going to kind of be doing on this YouTube channel is going to kind of be doing a little bit more of an additional type of things even as well, because I'm not going to lie, even though I always say that Pokemon's like my favorite game of all time, I feel like kind of only posting stuff about that, I can even kind of tell that even sometimes I'm kind of live stream even on Twitch, some people do like it even when I kind of do variety. So as of this day forward, this YouTube channel is going to be a Pokemon and Persona channel, where I'm going to pretty much be having a lot of different things from both series, and actually even covering a lot of different really good games that I feel like are all on the either systems or even on Steam or some other things. And I really have enjoyed it a lot, because if you guys have tuned into my Twitch streams, I also have played through all of P5 Road, and actually really did enjoy the game a ton. We'll probably also be doing a little bit more of DLC stuff to kind of get some more information kind of going there, and kind of getting a little bit more content there. But yeah, because obviously the channel is not going to really change too much, just kind of still talking about why I might have not been posting as much things about either shinies, or also even things about VDC even as well. Because if you guys actually even do remember when I really did do I think YouTube very early on, it used to be just only Overwatch and stuff like that. It used to kind of be only those type of things, and then even me kind of going to mainline even then was actually one of the best decisions that I ever did make, dude. But I feel always there are a bunch of different chapters in your life, and I feel we're kind of entering another chapter right now. But obviously I really do actually enjoy kind of talking to people even on my Twitch stream, so definitely go check it out. I'm gonna probably try to do some more stuff even on YouTube as well, because yeah, currently my favorite game actually to play right now is P5 Phantom X. I've been literally grinding that thing off stream all the time, and then I always look forward to even streaming it even as well. And it's always a super fun time to kind of talk to people even as well, because yeah, I really do actually love the series a lot. It's why I want to really kind of make it as a mainstay, because I really want to be able to cover both the 30-year anniversaries actually occurring next year. So obviously next year we're gonna probably have things for Gen 9, right? Not Gen 9, probably Gen 10, right? And also probably even Champions gonna probably actually be playing both of those games, and actually be very good at kind of see where it's going to kind of be going, at least after Gen 9, because I really do feel like Gen 9 did not really provide us with a lot of really, I would say they didn't really kind of provide us with a lot of different things to do, probably after 2023, because 2024 we didn't really kind of get any sort of information on anything new, you know what I mean? Because I feel the only thing that we probably got was a PLZA trailer, and then PLZA is still, as I'm recording this video, it's going to probably come out in 3 months. But yeah, that's the only things. I obviously still do love mainline. I just really feel there's not really a lot of things to kind of do in the games, and they're not really providing a lot either. And I feel even in 2024, I think that Gen 9 was probably the slowest things as it's the slowest thing I've ever kind of seen out of any single generation. A lot of people really have been complaining a lot about maybe the frame rates, and kind of how it wasn't really functioning as best it really can be, because yeah, I think that as of right now there is a Switch 2 even out, so I'm still kind of working really hard to kind of get some funds for a Switch 2, because I really want to experience a lot of the games I really do, even on stream or obviously even on YouTube, at a way higher frame rate. Because I definitely think that I would actually obviously playing through P5, obviously very soon to be P3, P4, hopefully probably even P6, probably even next year. But I think that Nintendo really has done a lot of things that I would feel is not really super caring of their communities. Where I feel kind of see that a lot with a lot of different streamers that really try to put a lot of their passion into either competing in any sort of other games that are under a Nintendo branch, right? It could be Mario, Animal Crossing, or all these other different games that people, besides mainline for Pokemon even as well, that people are just very passionate about this stuff. And it really is kind of discouraging when, let's say, Nintendo or higher ups really don't kind of care about people that really put a lot of time into their stuff, or they're pretty much put all these hours in recording and competing and all these different things, right? Where that's why I think that hopefully Champions can probably do that a lot more, obviously, for mainline. And I feel in some ways, even even Sega can really do a lot better of a job in kind of taking care of their games and kind of updating it, where I thought that even some people might have certain kind of establishments at like an anime expo to kind of meet some of the developers, stuff like that, dude. Like, there's just a lot of really good things I think that Nintendo can learn from a lot of other companies even as well. And yeah, because that's the only thing is I'm not trying to either roast anything from like mainline at all, because like I said, that is not going anywhere. I just definitely think that it's kind of good and it's really due for like a change, I think, because I really do love Persona a lot. I feel like it's really right there underneath Pokemon in terms of like my favorite series of all time, pretty much, my dude, because I feel like I just got so addicted to kind of like the matchup things, and it just kind of has like so much of these different layers even as well, dude. So I really do kind of love that, dude. But so thank you guys again so much even for tuning into this video. I feel like I really want to kind of make this because I really want to kind of have an update of where things are going to be going, because I think that as of right now, I think I'm going to probably still be trying to get a Switch 2. I think that the only other thing I might actually do, I think in like 2 months, might try like my first Zelda game. And yeah, because I really do think that like I really just like the direction that my Twitch channel and also even my Discord and obviously in YouTube are going, because I really am obviously still super passionate about Pokemon. I just feel like there's some cases where Nintendo really just does not do the correct things, or almost like you will not really have a lot of stuff really to work with. And I feel like when you really try to, because you don't want to fake passion about anything, right? Where it's almost like you can kind of see this a lot when a lot of people are like really super passionate about certain games, and like they hop on stream or hop on a video and they try to be like so like extroverted and really try to say like, oh my gosh, I'm really, because I obviously still do make the builds. Like today I'm gonna probably be sharing this on stream of like a Kieran Black, and I think also even a Corviknight. But yeah, I definitely think that when companies really don't kind of like back you in the terms of like really kind of like keeping you kind of interested in certain stuff, giving you certain stuff to kind of like promote to probably other people to like play their games more, it becomes like very, very hard. And that's why I think that I really do actually like the way that either Sega kind of does some things in terms of like the Persona series. Obviously a lot of other ones that are very popular in that genre even as well, like Sonic. There's a bunch of different ones even there, but I just definitely think that I like that, at least for me right now, I'm going way more into like a lot of different things that I'm still like very passionate about. And I feel like that's the one thing I always want to do on my Twitch and also in YouTube, is to never fake passion. I feel like that's the worst thing that you ever want to do. And I feel like a lot of times when you see certain creators kind of doing some of this stuff, it does kind of seem like pretty bad, you know what I mean? Where I think that even right now when I kind of do any sort of like live streams, I always prioritize kind of doing some other stuff with somebody else, or probably doing it or collab with a lot of other people. But still, thank you guys again so much even for being here. I really appreciate you. And this is going to be just like a quick update for the YouTube, because obviously I really have not posted on here in quite a while. I feel like even before I said like, yeah, the YouTube's not dead, well, technically it was not dead, 'cause I think I was still trying to do a lot of different stuff when I had all the clips in PLA, because I was gonna think that like PLZ is gonna probably still be very fun, but it's gonna still be like 3 months away, right? Where I feel like that's the only thing, is that it's really super good that they're probably working on a lot of stuff, but like the wait periods, you will need to have something to do in those, you know what I mean? So but yeah, thank you guys again so much even for being here. I really do appreciate you, and I hope that you have a great one, and hope that you will kind of subscribe. I'm gonna probably try to post a lot of different things on here. Like I said, I'm gonna probably try to do some more videos, shorts, obviously on P5X, because honestly I love that game so much. And obviously we're gonna be doing a little bit more playthroughs even as well on the Twitch channel. We're still gonna put some PvP stuff in there. But yeah, I really do appreciate you guys, and thank you again so much for your time. Bye, have a good one.